the goat. I'm sorry, I had to go pick it up my dinner as they deliver it. And today's Friday, day of ordering food. Wow. Wow. Holy shit, I'm hungry. I'm sorry, guys. I ordered this food earlier, but I never got it. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Let's watch how to God of War. Let's watch some tips.
The God of War Ragnarök Valhalla DLC on the hardest difficulty with a pretty great score, which the amount of fleeting echoes that you earned during your run. So I want to share many pro tips on how I did this in this video. With the 4 rest stones you can get, totally helping with that. Of course, a like on the video would be awesome. Subscribe for more God of War Ragnarök content, and let's go. You maybe already have the 2 starting resurrection stones from the Tablet of Reflection at the shore, so totally get those if you haven't already. And then in Greece, you can also buy a more powerful resurrection stone that gives you more health when you get back on your feet. So really great against there. Only to get this at the Tablet of Endeavor you need to have crests, and there are 3 types of crest and they are based on the weapons. At the start of a run you of course choose your main weapon, and this will determine the upgrades you get after that. Well, if you then find a question mark door in a sanctuary and enter it, you will go to a more sizable area where you find a Nornir chest. Complete that Nornir chest with the solutions, usually like being very close to the chest, and then you will get 3 crests based on the weapon path you selected at the start. So if you are running low on these crests, then you now know how to get them and can then exchange them for the more powerful rest stone at the Tablet of Endeavor.
Why no one told me that? Why?
In Greece. The 4th and final rest stone can actually be bought in the lower realm, but only after upgrading the lower realm tablets offering at the Tablet of Influence on the shore. Like, getting both upgrades means that you can get a rest stone in the lower realm for 300 fleeting echoes, which is really nice. Like, I first did not bother with both the lower and upper realm tablet offerings, but they're both amazing. So the lower one gives you that rest stone, but both add glyphs to the inventory of a Tablet of Endeavor. So if you are looking for something specific but did not get lucky with the chest, then you can still try and see if the Tablet of Endeavor sells them, and they can still get the glyphs with the nice perks that you want. So again, don't sleep on the lower and upper realm tablets offering. But the runic attacks are of course also super important, and did you know that you can skip the cooldown? So one big difference versus the regular game is that cooldown on runic attacks only regenerate during combat, so not when just walking around. Pro tip, by the way, is to use the random enemies that will spawn in the realm that you go to before going to Greece to get your runic attacks back from cooldown. Like, these are just really small encounters, you can just ignore them, but you can also hold your shield up and then wait for your runic attacks to come back, so then you can immediately use them when you have your first encounter in Greece, which of course quite challenging. But you can also completely skip the cooldown by spending fleeting echoes to upgrade a runic attack. So then you can instantly use it. So it's actually smart to upgrade a runic attack before going to a hard encounter, because then you can immediately use it at the start of the fight and maybe even use it a second time during the encounter as well. So also upgrading a runic attack 2 times after each other, even though you have the fleeting echoes, it's not smart. Instead, time your upgrades right. And I overall think that upgrading runic attacks should be one of your priorities. Just make sure that you at least got the fleeting echoes for that rest stone in the lower realm for, again, 300 fleeting echoes. And you also need to have the 220 fleeting echoes after defeating that first boss. Because then entering the new realm will be the only time you can buy a damage upgrade for your main weapon. It's not available later on in the Greece area. So don't skip it, it's very crucial. But apart from those 2, focusing on the runic attacks and playing playing around with that instant cooldown is smart. And there are also smart ways to stay alive. The key here is the health looter from the Tablet of Reflection on the shore. Like, upgrading it gives you 10% health back for every legendary chest that you open, and this really adds up over the course of your run. But the pro tip here is to always loot these legendary chests, even though the content inside might not be of value. Like, after that first big boss, you always get a relic chest, but because I already like the relic I use from the start, I won't need to switch to another relic. But then I just forfeit the rewards and still get the resources and health back. And this also applies to the legendary chest in the starting area of Greece. Again, I don't need the relic chest, but I still open it if I have the leftover fleeting echoes to get health back. Same for the chest with the divine triumphs. I already have all the upgrades unlocked, but I still open these chests to get health back. And while you might want to quickly go to the Greece part of Valhalla, it is actually smart to stick around the lower realm maybe a bit longer than you usually do, because you at least want to make sure that you have both a light and heavy runic attack for your main weapon, but also use the lower realm to get some other upgrades before going to Greece, and to already get rid of some burdens that requires you to complete a set amount of encounters. Like, the rewards from these burdens are great, but it's of course far from ideal to have the handicaps from the burden when racing against the clock in Greece. Just make sure that when you stay a bit longer in the lower realm that you keep your health up and don't waste a lot of your rage or relic charges here. Save those for the harder boss fights or the red realm tears. Like the first Valhalla's Chosen in the circular arena. So I think it's kinda handy to know a run through Valhalla that will easily get you the 6 targets that are needed to go to tier. If you're of course earlier into the story of the DLC, then you need less Valhalla's Chosen enemies before going to tier. So from that first encounter that you have to do in the circular arena, I start my run by going to the right and then up here. Here you namely find another Valhalla's Chosen, a Bloom Realm Tear, which means it's pretty easy. And then after defeating that, go down, and then to your right you will find another Blue Realm Tear. Now after clearing that, continue, and then on your left hand side you find a Red Realm Tear, so a more challenging one. It's smart to have your runic attacks ready for that one, your relic, and some rage. After completing this one, head outside towards the chest, get the chest, and then on your left you will find a Yellow Realm Tear, and also here, nice to have some powerful abilities ready to be used. Then when successful, we want to head this way, so to the other side from where you came from, and now you're back at the starting area. Now it's time to buy some upgrades. We'll share some tips on that in a moment, but first, real quick, let's finish this run. So from the Tablet of Endeavor here, just go right, go up like this, and there we'll find a Blue Realm Tear to give you the final target that is needed before going to tier. So you can go to tier immediately, but if you're feeling good and keep your health and rage up while clearing the Realm Tears, then it's totally smart to stick around in Greece a bit longer. The difficulty timer namely does not affect tier. For me, he was always a purple health bar, even though I got the skill level in Greece. I did see some other people get the skill level tier, but I'm not sure how you get that. Either way, if you can manage, then it's smart to get more powerful glyphs and other upgrades from the realm tears in Greece. Do these special encounters by entering the doors with the skill, as the rewards for those are pretty great too. There are also these chests in Greece that are protected by a small group of enemies. I recommend that you go after them, but first focus on clearing the realm tears and doing the doors with the skill. Killing the enemies protecting the chest will namely take some time, and opening a chest won't increase the timer, so things will get difficult way quicker than when fighting the enemies in the realm tear. So stick around a bit longer in Greece before going to tier if you think you can handle yourself, and then you will become even more powerful before the final fight. It helped me to make my relic focused build even better, so when you have 5 targets and go to that starting area with the run I just told you about, then we want to open some chests. And the most crucial one is the perfect glyph chest. Costs 5,000 fleeting echoes. You will have that after doing that run. And now you can get some amazing powerful perks. And you want to look out for the Soulless Assault, as this can give you relic charges back.
Oh, those
on
are
successful hits. I save most of my rerolls for this chest, so I have a higher chance to get this
Icy was talking about.
Glyph. And so far, it always worked out. It's namely really insane with the Hilt of Skofnung. I kinda went over this tactic in my previous video, but now I found an even better build around it. And you can use it with any weapon you pick at the start. So having the Hilt of Skofnung for this is important. You can get it from the relic chest after the first boss, and also from the relic chest in the Greece area. But after defeating the Berserker King, which you can also do on a lower difficulty if you want, then you will get it as a permanent unlock and can then select it at the shore before starting starting a run. I will leave a link to that previous video for if you haven't watched it yet, with a full explanation on how to fight the Berserker King in the video description. So with Soulless Assault, you can get charges back for the Hilt of Skofnung that normally only has one charge. So they can use these green swords that deal damage and basically stun lock enemies way more often. But it can get way crazier, because if you also find the Reckless Refresh as a silver perk, then getting hit while using a runic attack or relic will restore a portion of the cooldown or restore a relic charge use. And this happens surprisingly often. Combine that with the Fortune's Refresh, a gold glyph you can also get in a chest in the starting area of Greece, which gives you a moderate luck chance increased with the luck stat, that when using a runic attack or relic, you immediately restore 70% of the cooldown or immediately get a relic charge back. Combining these three perks with the Hilt of Skofnung is insane. It means that you can always have this relic basically active, which made the tier encounter way more manageable on the hardest difficulty. Now maybe you noticed that I'm mostly rocking the spear. Like, if you want a more in-depth build for different weapons, let me know in the comments down below. And of course, subscribe for way more God of War content. A like on the video would be awesome. You can also watch that Berserker King video with way more like rewards and other things by clicking on the screen. I will speak to you very soon. Goodbye.
I need more.
The
I'm
Valhalla
eating.
DLC for God of War Ragnarök significantly changes how progression works, with many new buffs and upgrades for you to unlock. Some of these are temporary, while others will last you the whole DLC, but I have many tips on what upgrades are the best and how to quickly unlock them. Now, one of the things I wasn't really paying attention to in Valhalla were the pots scattered throughout the different areas. But you definitely should be, as these can drop some extra fleeting echoes that you can of course spend on temporary upgrades for your current run. However, you will eventually be able to unlock 2 upgrades from the Tablet of Influence that you of course find in the shore area before you start a run. With these upgrades, you can make mastery seals and spirit seals also appear in these pots. And those resources are needed for permanent upgrades, so that makes the contents of these pots way more valuable. You don't get a lot from breaking a single pot, but considering how many of them you're likely to come across, it definitely adds up over time. And one added benefit is that the pots containing these mastery and spirit seals are highlighted in either purple or yellow. Pots are often found in clusters, which means that thanks to the upgrade, they're easier to spot in general. So totally get this one as soon as possible, and there are more amazing upgrades that I will touch on a bit later in the video. Because first, I think it's good to let you know how to quickly get a ton of mastery and spirit seals so you can easily unlock these upgrades. 2 easy ways to make sure you get more of them is by selecting higher difficulties and by making sure you pick the highlighted shield and rage before entering Valhalla. But if you want even more upgrade materials, then it's worth having a look at your labor and mastery challenges. Some of the masteries even reward you with new armor cosmetics, so that's a nice added bonus along the way. Unfortunately, those also take the longest to complete, but it will definitely be worth it, and there are actually some things you can do to make getting these rewards a bit easier. When it comes to the more long-term mastery challenges, a ton of them are related to trying out different things, like completing encounters with every type of shield or rage, or unlocking every runic attack for a weapon at least once. So if you want to reap the rewards for those challenges as quickly as possible, make sure you always pick something you haven't picked before. And if you, for example, forgot which runic attacks you've already unlocked,
My Inetsu, I don't need to level up.
in the menu to make sure you pick one you haven't used before.
All of you that play this game like to level up max level until go to the last boss. I don't do that.
Specific attacks. You always have 4 of these weapon challenges active, and they just require you to use a
learned how to
specific
play the
attack
game
a number of times.
the way that it
Progress
is.
starts counting as soon as you start your run in Valhalla, meaning you can use the weaker enemies from the first room to easily grind out at least one of these challenges per run. That means you'll get at least 20 mastery seals and 60 spirit seals per run on top of anything you earn from making progress during that attempt. Don't forget to claim your rewards at the labor stone after your current run has ended, which will also cycle in a new challenge so you can keep grinding. It's of course even better if you can complete the rest of the challenges over the course of your run, but this first room offers you a risk-free and easy way to complete at least one challenge. One final tip that applies to both types of challenges: if you want to grind these out, it might be worth it to switch to a lower difficulty to make things easier, as the difficulty bonus does not apply to the reward.
they turn down their
once you get to
difficulty.
challenges. And
Never
we have
gonna
way
do
more
that.
tips for you, so be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed
Never
the video
touch
so
the
far, and
difficulty
subscribe as well for more
in any
videos
game.
on God of War and the DLC.
It's always the
okay, now that you know
hardest
how
one.
to get the resources, let's cover all the upgrades you should be focusing on. Keep in mind that not all of these are unlocked at once, so if I list an upgrade here that doesn't show for you yet, just keep progressing through the DLC storyline and it should eventually appear. Right from the get-go, however, you are able to permanently increase all of Kratos' stats, and considering how the first tiers of these upgrades are relatively cheap, they're a very worthwhile investment. Obviously, health and rage should take priority, and I think that strength and defense also belong on the must upgrade list. Melee combat will still be your bread and butter in Valhalla, so dealing more damage and taking less is better than lowering your cooldowns, for example. Because while stats are certainly important, there are even bigger upgrades you can buy for Kratos at the Tablet of Reflection. Survivability is of course the most important thing in this roguelike game mode, and because of that, the 3 extra upgrades under the health and rage category are all must-haves. Unlocking critical health regen means that if you end an encounter under a certain amount of health, it will regenerate up to that amount before you enter the next one. It can be upgraded to increase your minimum health after an encounter from 10 to 30% and can be a real lifesaver after a difficult fight. But of course, you'd rather avoid getting to low health, and that is where Health Looter comes in. When purchased, every time you loot a legendary chest or a rift, so basically the rewards that spawn at the end of an encounter, you get a bit of health back. Again, the amount can be upgraded by leveling the perk up to a maximum of 10% health restored. So unless you take no damage at all, some extra health at the end of an encounter is always nice, which is why I highly recommend you grab
Yeah,
this
my
upgrade.
Netsu, he
And
doesn't
even
know
if
that.
those two
I don't
upgrades
take
aren't
any
enough to
damage.
keep you alive, you can buy one extra ace up your sleeve by making sure you start each run with a resurrection stone. They were already nice in the base game, but of course the consequences of dying in Valhalla are more severe, which makes an extra life even more valuable. And unlike the main game, you can even buy a second resurrection stone to start each run with, effectively giving you 3 lives before you are kicked out of Valhalla. Unlocking that second stone does require some divine triumphs, a rare material in Valhalla you get from beating bosses, so might be a while before you can unlock it. Although after you've made some progress, you are also able to buy a divine triumph in the Greek section of Valhalla if you have 1,000 fleeting echoes on you. Which sounds like a lot, but the rifts you need to complete in this section also grant a ton as a reward, so make sure you check if you have the echoes to spare before you move on. Those divine triumphs are also needed for some of the higher level health and rage upgrades, so they're sure to come in useful. So those are all the ways you can make Kratos stronger, but there is of course a second list of upgrades that apply to Valhalla itself, which you find at the Tablet of Influence. Especially the resource category has some great upgrades here, as it gives you access to the pot upgrades I mentioned earlier in the video. But even more impactful is the ability to grant you a set amount of fleeting echoes at the start of every run. As you probably expect by now, this amount...
Okay, shut up. Let's play. I'm gonna eat just the french fries right now. I'll eat the rest later.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Oh, come on. I opened the wrong Steam again.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
The goat! The goat! Okay. I have to learn how to do those peanut butter milkshakes. Peanut butter!
me, brother. Valhalla expects it.
I have to level up this one to level 2. And the only thing I can do right now is to level up this. Ooh. That's kind of good and bad at the same time. Okay. This is pretty good. Yes, love. I'm using the shirt that you made for me. We'll level up, max level this. Okay, so we maxed that. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna max level rage and then health because I'm almost full level there. I have to max level that. Then string and defense, like the guy said.
It is all too common to fall to one of the chosen enemies of that time. Don't lose heart.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Okay. Shut up, Luke. Okay. Okay.
I know you'll choose wisely.
No. Not worth.
wants a price from you, brother.
I saw something shiny. I thought it was like something important, but it wasn't. Okay.
Incoming! Above you!
That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
The GOAT. Billie Jeans. Jorfinir crest. 3 of them only. Woo. Okay. So you can get 3 of them. She died. Ooh, mystery CUs. I'm very tired now. After eating? Holy shit. And I still didn't finish eating, so that's funny. What is this? Oh, Master Sue. I fell for that one. Again. Again! I did that once and I just did it again. I'm funny. That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT!
Enemy on the left! Careful, brother. You're covered in my thought. Look here! Coming close fire! Left
I cannot move. That's funny. I took too much damage from him.
back here! Incoming crossfire!
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
That's what I was talking about. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Rage. Give me rage. That's what I need. Rage. That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT. I'm very tired. I don't even think that I'll get to there. I'm watching you, mister. Come.
Left side. Behind you, watch out. That'll do it, brother. Right flank.
That's why he's the GOAT. The
Valhalla's
GOAT.
got that one. Oh, enough with the fire. Behind you, watch out.
I love this Valhalla. This Valhalla is much easier than any other Valhalla. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Good. The route to the higher area ought to be open now.
I was that close.
Take it off, Matt. Got this.
Incredible. Incredible. I don't know how I was that close to her.
Sorry, brother. That dauber was especially challenging. Keep on.
Valhalla is clear.
Shield Maiden.
Use this. Your ability to adapt is becoming your greatest weapon. I hear you like stories. I got one for you. Don't let Valhalla's chosen opponents get into your head, or else you'll fall to them again.
Shut up, Blue. It's like I'm quiet. What I did this time?
Find you. Incoming. Find you. Watch out.
I'm tired.
Find you. Look out.
All of those are bad.
Right side, brother.
I'm not gonna say anything about it. I just want to put my song here. I'm tired today, guys. Give me one. Give me today off. I'll listen to this song and play the game. Let's go.
Seeing monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep. You pretend though. You don't have to play the hero.
Cause I got you.
Got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. You know I'll come running.
You gonna worry
When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it, standing side by side.
You gotta worry about it.
Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you feel me alone and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah.
I'll be your army. Don't worry, I'll with you.
Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound me alarm and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, I'm coming to fight. I swear on the ground, I'll never betray you.
I'll be your army.
Monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
You gotta worry about side by side. No way, no name, no way. Damn, am I late? No, just a little bit. I'm too tired today. Saviki, save me. I'm gonna pass out any moment here. I would say your own time. Sekiro will save you. Hey, I have to finish this. I cannot leave until I finish this. Oh, really? Come on, I just got here, and you guys gonna treat me like that? You're so mean to me. I have to finish God of War. Damn, Kratos really got a gun point at the force. You clear Valhalla, huh? I need to. I'm not that strong yet. I didn't know about that. I just learned a new combo. Blink twice if you need help. Okay. I'm blinking twice right now. Can you see it? Look at this. This is so nice. I can bully them. Oh, I feel so nice. I can bully the bully, you guys. I can bully the bullies. What I just learned. I can bully the bullies. It's 0 damage, but it's 100% stun. Look at the stun bar under the health. Look at the stun bar under the health. This is so nice. I can bully the bullies. That feels so good. Where's the health bar or gem? This is the last run today, Seviki. I'm not gonna last for that long. I will have to take a little nap and then go back to work again. Yes, I'm gonna program more. We had so many problems with the server today. That's what she said. I don't know what I said. I already forgot. Dude, I'm drunk of not drunk, real drunk, but drunk of tired. You know when you get super tired that you get drunk because of tired? I can't last that long. I gotta take a nap. Yep. Oh. No, that's what I said to her. After 3 seconds. Death by snoo. Yeah. I gotta take a nap. Like probably 30-minute nap and go back to programming. Let me bully you. Come on, I'm gonna bully you now. Motherfuckers. Come over. I can bully them. That's so nice. Come on. Now, what are you guys gonna do to me now? Huh? Huh? You guys gonna be mean to me like you always do? Yeah? Yeah? See? Think twice before you do anything to Inetsu, okay? Horyuken. I don't think so. I think they don't go too far. Horyuken. That's the only way that I'm gonna take down now. Come closer to me. Come closer to me. Come closer to me. This is so much fun. I'm having so much fun. Do you have this power on Sekiro? No, I don't know this new reference. You're gonna have to explain to me. That feels so good. That feels so good. I'm immortal now. I just figured out this game. And I already know how to beat Sekiro too. I only need to use this spear, and then I'll be able to. Assumption to see. Calling me. They be calling me royalty. Assume you loyalty. Cause but no, Sekiro doesn't have this power, but he does have the power to obliterate enemies boss HP 100 to 0, really? Yeah, you can throw it all out of the map. I just try it out and it works. It's not a joke. I've done it before, really. So I'll finish Sekiro super easy. I'll finish that game super easy. Dude, I just learned how to cheese this game. It's a difficult setup. Tough. It's still parry game. Hey, I'll be the best parrying dude in the world. Okay. What you see? Calling me. You're calling me royalty. Actually, never mind. The setup is not the difficult. But the specific boss, oh. I'll nail it. I'm Inetsu 700 IQ. You're gonna see the best player in the world playing a fair game different than God of War. Because you know, God of War is not fair. We won't see it till next year to when you finally pick up Sekiro. Yeah, that's true. I would say Sekiro would be probably in January, I would say. On my best bets. If everything work out the way that I want, February max. After Sekiro 6 is released. Sekiro 6? What is Sex Zero? What is Sex Zero? Explain to me, what is this game? It's a new game? Sex Zero? Okay. Give me my song back. I need the army song. See a monster. Does that work? No, that doesn't work with the boss. I combo there! I waited for this time for so long, and now you're gonna met Inetsu, the best player in the world. 7 IQ. Die, Alva. Die. Die. Finally. 4 days. 4 days. Holy shit.
Still got it.
And it's more like I know combo. I want this. I want to try this. Holy shit. Finally. Four days, and I don't need to see her again, say Vicky. That's the best part. Next time that I go to this run, it will be a different boss. Finally.
Think us about this boat, Captain. If you knew
That means no suffer no more.
why does it seem to bother you so? Your actions in this case seem justified.
The captain was swallowed by the Hydra.
So you got the young Kratos now? No, I didn't kill Tyr yet.
The captain had somehow survived, dangling over a fall.
I have to kill Tyr. I'll show Tyr. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get there. Bro, I know it's rigged.
Instead, it took the key and dropped him to his death.
If you play Valhalla one day, I'm gonna teach you one thing.
Women would
So you're gonna jump to the other side, and then it will spawn a monster here. But you don't want to fight that monster, those two. So you jump back, and they will die. And then you go back there, and they're gonna be dead. See? That's so good, no? Gonna teach me parry? No. This is the tip that I give it to you if you play this game. You save a lot of time doing this. Like, it's not because I cannot fight those guys. Just save time. To do that take like seconds. To kill those monsters would take like a minute. So, yeah, you can save a lot of time doing that. And you don't have a chance to get hit by them. Bye, Mimir. I'm gonna say bye to Mimir. And having Ilias now. Hey, Ilias.
Eyes, you hulking brute.
And I got... Yeah, monsters in this game takes too long to kill. The whole reason I'm struggling to start the game back up again. Oh, really? But this is Valhalla, so you don't have to play the regular game to come here on the Valhalla. This is the DLC. Okay. I played the basic game on hard, and even then it takes a lot of time to get rid of the small mobs. Are you talking about the first God of War? Like those guys not even getting the wounds, don't really charge it after use. Yeah, give me that. Like those guys are not even the God of War 2018. Yeah, that makes sense. Are not even anything special. Gorillas, animals, sometimes just a random bandits against the guys kill gods. Yep. The God of War 2018 is one of my favorites just because it's super hard. And that's why I love Valhalla. Because it's super hard. Valhalla is just the DLC. If you're scared to play God of War Ragnarök after 2018, you don't need to. I play God of War Ragnarök on the hardest mode, and it's super easy compared to 2018. 2018 is actually a hard game, and you have to farm and level up. If you don't level up on that game, you cannot finish the way that I finished Ragnarök. Ragnarök, I didn't level up. I didn't combo. I was just using regular hits, and I finished the game super easy on the hardest mode. It's a gimme God of War. If I were to play the game again, I gotta play on lower difficulty because the most mobs feels like it's just stalling because of the mobs. Dude, it's playable, but it takes longer to do it. I cannot see. I have to break the seal. Okay.
Not the song attack.
Where's... No. Doesn't get stoned. Okay. It's only because of the difficult, I mean. Yeah, it would take longer for it. That's true. But hey, I don't know. I like hard games. You had to see me playing. I almost broke my keyboard, but it was fine. Okay, let me go back from here. If I go back from here, I can go to the other yellow one over there. It's kind of harder than this one. Okay. And then I have a health stone right here on the entrance. No, I tried to use my shield on that attack, and it was too fast to dodge. Fuck. But at least I don't have to see her face again. So, hey, I'm fine. As long as I don't have to see the face of that boss again, I'll survive. All right, Saviki, thank you for showing up. I see. Hopefully you're watching this video later, but I'll get your ass, Icy, for not showing up here. Just kidding. All right, thank you all, and I see you all tomorrow, 9 a.m. Okay, 9:30 a.m. Don't lose it. 3 hours of stream trying to finish Valhalla. Tomorrow and after tomorrow. Sorry. Hell yeah. Okay. Hey, Saviki, have a good stream. I'll try to show up over there. No promises. I'm probably gonna die for a couple minutes here. But I'll say hi over there. And make people like your stream. Because people forget to like your stream. See, you have to ask them to like your stream. Sometimes. You just say, this is the best stream, and you guys are not liking it. Please do it right now. Say like that. You always work. Okay, I'm done. See you all tomorrow, 9 a.m.